Hello, welcome back to our show. As you can see, we're starting off with a meme because this is how Demetrius felt on opening day. One of two teams not to be playing during that opening day fiesta. Demetrius, now that they've played a game, tell us how you really feel.
Let's talk about opening day, or should I say Sans opening day. I woke up April 1st feeling like a new man. It was going to be the start to a great era of new Mets baseball. We have an owner that wants to spend money. We finally managed to ink our new budding superstar. And what happens? Coronavirus! So, yeah, that happened. Thanks, Nationals. You've done us and the country proud. Now that that's out of the way, we can talk about real baseball. We played the Phillies. And I'd like to write a heartfelt letter to Luis Rojas. Why? Just the letter Y. Why did you take out Jacob deGrom after, 70-plus pitches? Why did you have our reliever and or relievers give up 5 runs in the 8th inning? Why? With the game on the line, did you leave Dominic Smith, who kills right-handed pitchers, on the bench? Ladies and gentlemen, I can only describe the occurrence of our opening of game 1 of our season with a light tune. Meet the mess. Meet the mess. Come to Queens and meet the mess. But hey, silver lining, guys. We didn't have to play the Nationals. And we still get to wear the black jerseys on Friday nights at home.
You poor man.
I know.
On the plus side, though, as you did mention, you spent money. Francisco Lindor's signing to the extension. As a Mets fan, how does that feel? Like, it's such a generic blah question, but you haven't had a lot to feel good about aside from DeGrom in the past 6 years.
It's like when the Yankees had Derek Jeter for a bajillion years. It feels like that. I feel strongly that us not only signing Francisco Lindor, but extending him is going to be like our version of having Derek Jeter here long-term in New York, because then we'll be able to build around him and potentially build a championship caliber team. We've had the pitching and still have the pitching. Pete Alonso, Jeff McNeil, Conforto, who we also should extend, J.D. Davis, Brandon Nimmo. We have the pieces. Now we have the big cheese. Start spreading the news. New York, baby.
I agree. I mean, yes. On a different note, though, I like what it means for the future in a different way. It's not just Lindor's presence himself. It's the fact that you now have a GM willing to spend the money, an owner willing to spend that money. Get those players. You didn't have that before. You had the talent. You had the ability to. You had the market. Now you have the GM willing to do it. You had a GM worthy of Oakland baseball. Now you have a GM worthy of New York baseball. Congratulations to the Mets for finally having someone willing to put out that money like the Yankees do and sign those players. I'm so happy for you. I'm happy for my mother because she's a Mets fan, but I'm happy for you too, Demetrius. You poor man.
It feels good.
Hasn't felt good in a long time, has it?
It hasn't. I still remember 2000 like it was yesterday. And when you have a father who's a Yankees fan, you can feel the lamentation of pain in your own household.
Here's a fun stat for you. In the past 21 years, the Mets have won exactly the same number of playoff games against the Yankees as they've won against the Royals.
Quit. Look, all right. So after the wild card debacle of 2019, which I did a video about, I'll probably have Adam put the link in the description. Whoever runs this, preferably everybody, please go watch it. I noted in that video that 2000 happened, 2006, which was supposed to happen, happened. Thanks, Carlos Beltran. 2015, that was fun till we got smacked around, lost the series at home.
Let's not forget, and this is the bad one that you didn't mention. Let's not forget 2007, 19 games left, and the Rockies come surging up. Beat the Padres in a play-in game. Not even the Mets. They beat the Padres in a play-in game.
Look, all right, there are several vouchers for that, all right?
No.
There are several vouchers.
No. You had 2 weeks.
Jake Peavy was a Cy Young winner.
2 weeks. You had 2 weeks to hold down a multi-game lead.
And it's weird because that's the year I got this jersey, 2007. But Jake Peavy was a Cy Young winner. Troy Tulowitzki had an amazing rookie year. And Rocktober.
No, absolutely not. There is no excuse. There's no excuse, Demetrius. I'm very sorry. There is no excuse.
I felt that pain.
My existence totally sucks.
Well, the Mets sure does. But hey, you got 1969. Honestly, for any team, a year like 1969 is one of the best things you could possibly hope for.
Take it. I'll take it. That's how me being a Mets fan was destiny.
Absolutely.
And 86. They got 2.
Oh no, I know, but 69 when you're in last place and you come all the way back, knock the Cubs out of first place.
We beat the King.
And then you beat arguably the best team in the sport in that year in the Baltimore Orioles. Brooks Robinson.
Frank Robinson. Excuse me.
Frank Robinson.
Frank Robinson.
Lou Powell. Oh, Jim Palmer. Yo.
Jim Palmer, one of the most underrated
69. The true meta is winning in 69. That's it.
Absolutely. It really was. And I watched the whole World Series with they aired it on SNY during the pandemic.
Yeah.
I watched the whole thing with my mother because I'd never seen it. I mean, I thought it was cool because baseball and baseball history. My mother was 11 when it happened. And it was like watching her go back in time to when it happened. It was so cool. Like watching her just like, Clendenin, Bud Harrelson. Baby Tom Seaver.
Beautiful.
That boy was something. 10-inning shutout or 10-inning one-run game. Unbelievable. You don't see baseball like that anymore, guys. If you can find that 69 World Series, that's some pitching to watch, let me tell you. That's some pitching to watch.
So with all that out of the way, outlandish claim time. Now that we have a true budding superstar connecting with all the pieces, I guarantee that during Lindor's contract, the Mets are going to win a World Series.
Let's just.
That's not an outlet. We're gonna circle back to that, but that's not an outlandish claim.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's an outlandish claim. During Lindor's contract, they'll win 3 World Series. That's an outlandish. Well, they'll win 2, go to 3. That's an outlandish claim.
That's pushing it.
It's pushing it, but it's what I believe. I believe that they will win.
My outlandish claim: next season they'll win 100 games and win it.
Now.
Oh.
Sir.
Oh,
sir.
Yeah.
Mike Edwards bringing the heat. I love it.
I know this will not make YouTube, and I am okay with that. But Michael, I wish to speak to your dealer. You are talking to a Mets fan who expects things to happen, and then when they don't happen, we say, "Yeah, that was supposed to happen."
That will do it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow, where we all discuss everything they said. And trust me when I say, you can bet that Demetrius's outlandish claim is going to be one of those things we talk about. We'll see you then.
Oh boy.